Welcome to Old Lens Tales US, where history comes alive through rare. Each image tells a unique story, much like the cherished memories of your city. Share your story with us, and together, let's journey back in time. Under the crisp Swedish sky in 1901, laughter echoed as children played a lively snowball fight in their schoolyard. The joy and energy of youth, captured against the backdrop of a classic wooden schoolhouse, remind us of simpler, cherished moments of childhood. In 1961, divided by the Berlin Wall, families resorted to silent gestures of love. Parents in West Berlin lifted their children, bridging an emotional chasm to grandparents in East Berlin. A simple act of connection amidst the cold grip of separation and despair. Circa 1910s, a man sits proudly with a donkey cradled in his lap, his wide-brimmed hat and steadfast gaze radiating rustic charm. This whimsical moment, frozen in time, blends the rugged life of the countryside with a gentle touch of humor and humanity. High above the bustling streets of 1930s New York, a construction worker sits calmly on a steel beam, suspended in the sky during the Chrysler Building's construction. His quiet courage, framed by the rising skyline, stands as a timeless symbol of the grit and determination that built a modern city. In 1960, amidst the roaring excitement of a boxing match, Elizabeth Taylor's dramatic expression captured the raw intensity of the moment. Her glamorous presence, framed by elegance and emotion, brought Hollywood charisma to the gritty spectacle of the ring. This 1945 photograph captures a tender moment between a young boy and his mother, Doris, walking confidently down the street. The simplicity of post-war life radiates through their expressions, a testament to resilience and hope in a time of rebuilding. In the soft glow of a humble Kentucky home in 1949, a father strums his guitar, his voice gently weaving a melody for his children. The heartfelt lullaby transforms a simple evening into a timeless memory of love, warmth, and connection. Under the wide-open skies of the American West in 1909, a cowboy sits patiently as his hair is trimmed outside a rustic sod house. This rare moment of quiet care amid the rugged frontier life reflects the simple, enduring human connections of a bygone era. In 1956, Venice drained its iconic canals for cleaning, unveiling the muddy, laborious work behind their beauty. Workers with carts and shovels toiled tirelessly, a striking contrast to the romantic gondolas that usually glide through the serene waters. In 1903, a young woman sits before the camera for the very first time, her wide-eyed gaze capturing a blend of curiosity and uncertainty. Her expression mirrors the wonder and apprehension of an era when photography was a rare and mesmerizing marvel. Boston, 1940. A soldier drapes a fur coat over his date's shoulders, a tender gesture of warmth in a world at war. Their shared smiles embody a fleeting moment of love and connection, a testament to resilience amid uncertainty. Pacific Northwest, 1915. Two lumberjacks, balanced on planks, face a towering tree armed only with handsaws and axes. This striking scene reflects the rugged determination and relentless effort of the early loggers who helped shape the American frontier. Washington, 1861. A soldier's family stands steadfast outside their tent in a Civil War camp. The mother tends to washing, the father holds a shovel, and the children sit quietly, a powerful image of sacrifice, resilience, and strength during one of America's most turbulent eras. Norway, 1900. A wedding unites generations in traditional attire, celebrating love and community. The bride's ornate headdress, symbolizing her new role, shines against a backdrop of wooden homes and watchful neighbors, a timeless portrait of joy and unity in a Norwegian village. 1873. Wild West icons James Butler, Wild Bill Hickok and William F. Buffalo Bill Cody stand proudly in their frontier attire. Their legendary exploits, sharpshooting, buffalo hunting, and rugged camaraderie, defined an era of adventure, leaving tales that continue to captivate generations. March 1937. A 32-year-old mother sits outside her makeshift tent in California, her face marked by the struggles of starting anew. The Dust Bowl migration carried dreams of a better life, yet for many, like her and her child, the journey was laden with hardship and uncertainty. 1890s. In the heart of the wilderness, four corseted women sit around a makeshift table, engrossed in a game of cards. Their elegant attire starkly contrasts with the rugged backdrop, blending Victorian sophistication with the untamed spirit of the outdoors. 1890. A homesteading family stands proudly before their newly built home in western Nebraska. The windmill, sturdy barn, and horse-drawn wagon embody their resilience and determination to forge a life on the open plains, a lasting tribute to the pioneering spirit. 1930s. Men stand in a seemingly endless line, hats pulled low, seeking a slim chance at work during the Great Depression. Their quiet desperation, etched into the pavement beneath them, speaks of an era defined by resilience amid profound hardship and despair. Christmas, 1936. Four children gather around a modest table in a wooden shack, sharing a humble holiday meal of potatoes, cabbage, and pie. In the shadow of the Great Depression, the dimly lit room glows with the enduring spirit of togetherness. In 1876, the streets of Deadwood, South Dakota, buzzed with the clamor of the gold rush. Amid the frenzy of prospectors and traders, this untamed frontier town became a symbol of hope and lawlessness, capturing the rugged spirit of the American West. Philadelphia, 1922. A traffic officer stands beside a mechanical signal box, manually guiding the flow of cars and pedestrians. This modest invention signaled the dawn of modern traffic systems, a humble precursor to today's automated lights. In 1914, rural America witnessed the rise of mail delivery services, connecting isolated communities to the wider world. This image of a postman with his horse-drawn carriage captures the dedication and resilience of early postal workers who made it possible. In 1930, high above the bustling streets of New York City, a fearless worker clings to a crane during the Empire State Building's construction. This stunning image embodies the daring spirit of those who shaped the city's iconic skyline, one steel beam at a time. In 1917, amidst the turmoil of war-torn Finland, a mother and her children stand before their humble home. Their weathered faces and tattered clothing tell a poignant story of resilience and endurance in a time of immense struggle. In 1928, the USS Langley made history as America's first aircraft carrier, pioneering a bold new era in naval warfare. Once a coal cargo ship, it was transformed into a floating airfield, laying the foundation for the powerful legacy of modern military aviation. In the bustling 1930s, high above Manhattan streets, workers forged the iconic Empire State Building. Perched on narrow beams, they built with grit and determination, symbolizing the resilience of a nation striving forward during the Great Depression. In the serene ambience of Venice in 1908, Claude Monet and his wife Alice are seen enjoying a light-hearted moment, feeding pigeons at Piazza San Marco. The master of Impressionism, usually immersed in landscapes, found solace in the simplicity of life's fleeting joys. In post-war Poland, ingenuity took center stage with the creation of the MSS-1 motorcycle, driven by a repurposed Messerschmitt Bf 109 engine. This extraordinary machine symbolized innovation and resilience, merging aviation power with bold mechanical design during a time of rebuilding. In the winter of 1893, a spirited snowball fight among Princeton University students left them battered yet beaming. Their frost-covered clothing and determined expressions capture a bygone era of raw, youthful energy and camaraderie in the ivy-covered halls of academia. In the early 1910s, a large family gathers cheerfully for a Sunday drive in their Ford automobile, a symbol of modern innovation. Packed with children and accompanied by loyal dogs, the scene reflects the joy of a simpler time, embracing togetherness on the open road. In the early 1900s, linemen scale utility poles with a mix of daring and determination, ensuring the spread of electricity and communication across rural landscapes. Their efforts, perched high above the ground, were the backbone of modern infrastructure in a rapidly evolving world. In 1920, amidst the towering forests of Washington, a couple enjoys a serene camping trip by Silver Lake, complete with their trusty automobile. This snapshot of leisure and adventure captures the spirit of an era when cars made the wilderness more accessible, blending nature with newfound mobility. Sowers Lumber Camp in Henderson Township, Wexford County, a few miles west of Cadillac in Michigan. Note the socks, gloves, and shoes that were hung to dry. A company official sits with his men. C. 1904. Under the shade of a rustic cabin porch in Anderson County, Tennessee, circa 1910, a family spins and winds wool into yarn. Skeins hang neatly above, a testament to their craft and resilience. The scene is a glimpse into rural life, where every thread was woven with care and purpose. The 6th Avenue Elevated Railway is shown here on 6th Avenue in New York City in 1870, where it crosses Broadway. View looking southwest from the intersection of 33rd Street and Broadway. In the late 1800s, the Ellefson family, Norwegian immigrants, posed proudly outside their modest homestead in Hendricks, Minnesota. Surrounded by tools of their labor and dreams of a better life, this photograph captures the resilience and determination of settlers carving out a new future on the American frontier. On a country road in 1911, a group takes on the task of changing a tire on their Model T Ford. With tools from the vehicle's own kit and a dash of teamwork, they demonstrate the resilience and resourcefulness of early automobile enthusiasts navigating the challenges of the open road. In the bustling streets of Wilmington, Delaware, 1910, young Joseph Severio, just 11 years old, pushes his peanut cart late into the night. For 2 years, he has taken on this responsibility, working 6-hour days by choice, his modest earnings handed over to his father. A quiet determination emanates from his youthful presence, a glimpse into the resilience of childhood in a bygone era. In the heart of Dawson City, Yukon, during the gold rush of 1898, locals and prospectors pause outside the Waffle Bakery and Turner & Company. Auctioneers. Signs advertise waffles and coffee, 25 cents. A rare treat in a harsh and bustling frontier town. The scene captures the rugged charm and enterprise of a gold rush settlement, where fortunes and camaraderie were forged amidst the wilderness. At a Cherokee cabin on the Qualla Reservation in North Carolina, a woman pounds corn into meal with a mortar and pestle. The simple, log house is typical of Cherokee homes at the turn of the century. This one has stone chimneys, whereas many merely had a hole in the roof. In the autumn of 1921, at Sunset School in Mary, Pocahontas County, West Virginia, a dedicated teacher guides her young students in a simple, one-room classroom. The wooden walls are adorned with maps and flags, a testament to patriotism and education's transformative power in rural America. In the late 19th century, Southern California's Old West saloons were lively centers of camaraderie and entertainment. In this scene from the 1890s, men gather to drink, play cards, and share stories. The dimly lit bar, rustic furnishings, and cowboy hats evoke the untamed spirit of the frontier.